Hi, this is Amber from the A team. We're going to take a few moments and go through the interface of your Gmail inbox. So let's first start in the top left corner where you will see the Compose button. This is the button you'll use to create new emails. Beneath that, you're going to see your inbox and several labels. One of the things that you'll learn in another video is what the difference is between a label and a folder. Google doesn't use folders, they instead use labels. You'll also notice that you'll see a More button, and if you click this button, it actually opens additional labels that are viewable in your inbox. Underneath that, you'll see that you have a Meet section in your email where you can create meetings or go to meetings that are already scheduled for that day. You may also see Hangouts or chat here. I have mine turned off in this account, but that is something else you may see in the left-hand side of your email box. At the top center, you will find a Search Mail option. Beneath that, you will see a checkbox where you can select all of your email. There's also a drop-down where you can change it to select read emails or unread emails or starred and unstarred, which we'll talk about later. You'll also see a refresh button. This is helpful if you know you are receiving an email but it's not appearing in your box yet. You can click the refresh button to simply refresh your mailbox to see if you have additional emails that have come in since the page was refreshed. So now let's head over to the top right of our inbox. You'll see your Henderson County Public Schools Google account button. To the left of that, you will see the Rubik's Cube, where you will find your other Google apps. This is helpful so that you can go to another Google app right from your inbox. You'll also see a gear. This is your settings gear. We'll come back to that in a moment. You'll also see the question mark. This is available in every Google app. This is a place where you can go to get help, but it's also a place that you can send feedback suggestions to things that you would like to see change in Gmail. Beneath that, you'll notice that you have a countdown of how many messages are in your inbox and how many you're seeing. So you're seeing here that I'm seeing from 1 to 50 of this amount of emails. There's also a toggle, so you can go to the next set, in this case of 50. So you can toggle quickly through your mailbox. To the right of that are some settings for how you view your inbox. These are referred to as splits. Right now, I have no split in my inbox, but let's see, what does that look like if I split my inbox? So let's talk about a vertical split. A vertical split divides your inbox in half. So on the left, you see your list of email, and on the right, you will see an email as it's open. So if I open this email, I get to read it on the right. That way I see my list and also my email in the same place. That is a vertical split. So now let's go to the horizontal split. The horizontal split simply splits it horizontally, so you see your list in the top and you can scroll through, and you'll see your email on the bottom and you can scroll through. This is simply a preference. Do you want a split or not? I personally prefer no split, so I'm going to set mine back to no split. But again, if you wanted a vertical split, you could also choose that. But I'm going to go back to no split. Also to the right, you will see that there are shortcuts in this little menu that you can hide the side panel if you would like. So I could click Hide Side Panel, but I like having this side panel because this is also a place where I can get to my calendar just right here. So I can look at my calendar while I'm looking at my email. I can also look at any Google Keep notes or any tasks that I have. And then I also can see contacts. There are also other apps that you can add on to your mailbox, and there are others that may appear later as Google continues to develop their products. So now what I'd like to talk about is how you can change the density of your mailbox. So I'm going to go up to the gear, and there are lots of settings in this gear, and we will come back and look through these settings. But for now, the one thing that I want to make sure that we talk about is the display density. Right now, I'm in the default density view, but I'd like for you to see what happens to my list of emails on the left when I click Comfortable. Comfortable gives a little space between your emails. Compact actually tightens them up. So you'll see it looks like a very short list. It's taken my 50 and made them smaller on the screen. So I'll go back so you can see the difference between this is compact, this is comfortable, and then this is default. Now, I will tell you personally, I like the default because I like to see if there are attachments included with an email. And you'll see in this first email here, there are 2 attachments. If I go back to comfortable, I cannot see there is an attachment unless I look over to the right and see the paperclip. It's totally up to you. In compact view, the same thing. You'll see this one has a calendar event and this one has an attachment. But I like mine in default view. So this has been a quick overview of your Gmail inbox. I look forward to sharing more of how you can make Gmail work for you.